Well, welcome. This is your first time here.
This is my first time on your show. I'm so excited.
I'm excited to have you here. You came up to me at an Oscar party and said, I'm going to be on your show.
I was in awe. I was starstruck. I seriously have been watching your show probably far too long than I should admit, and I wanted to be you.
Well, first of all, there's nothing wrong with watching my show for a long time. I don't have more than 5 years, no. And you wanted to be a talk show host.
I did. I wanted to be a talk show host. I wanted to be a mixture of you, Tyra, and Barbara Walters all into one.
Well, you can. You can do whatever you want. Put your mind to it. Clearly. I mean, you wrote a book.
Well,
it's fantastic.
Thank you.
All right, so you were at this, because I left. What time did you leave that party? I left at 2:30.
I left much later because I went straight there. I went home, changed into sweatpants, took my bag to set, and went straight to work with my hair and makeup still on.
Wow. So
yeah, I didn't sleep at all.
Wow. So you were part of the conga line.
I was part of Madonna's conga line, yes.
I left before Madonna started the conga line. I knew that was going to happen, and I said, bye.
Yeah. No. I was kind of wrangled in there. I don't think I had a choice, but it was fun.
Was Mick Jagger there yet? I
think he was. He was there. It was a crowded room.
It was a very crowded.
Bono.
Yeah, everybody was there.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of surreal.
But you grew up. Her dad is Phil Collins, so I would assume that you knew. Like a lot of, growing up, didn't you meet a lot of celebrities? And
yeah, I mean, I definitely had my fair share of run-ins, but they're people.
But it's great. Yes, they are. We're all just people. We pump gas and put money in meters. And so you were nominated up against Meryl Streep for a Golden Globe. How crazy? I mean, that must feel
completely surreal. Just even having my name in a sentence with Meryl Streep was something I never ever imagined. But total honor.
And you were raised in England.
I was raised in England. So I was born there and then moved here when I turned 5.
Oh, but do you still have an accent?
Well, when I go back to England, I think I pick up a few words here or there, and I come back and my friends say that I have a bit of a British thing going on, which...
Hello.
Hello.
Like that? That's
just like that,
yeah.
Exactly.
I'm really good at accents. Hello, governor. This is, I know, it's like uncanny. So let's talk about the book. You really are it's called Unfiltered. You talk about in eating disorders, you talk about a lot of different things, and what made you want to write this?
Strangely enough, social media. Actually, my Instagram account, when I formed it, I had no idea that this really supportive, encouraging group of young women would surround it, and they started sharing their stories and insecurities and experiences with me, but always prefaced it by saying, I'm sure you could never relate, you know, because you're in Hollywood or you're an actress. And all I wanted to do was reach out and say, oh God, little did you know I have these same experiences as you, and here's my story. And I finally got to the point, I'm 27, I'll be 28 soon, and I became at a point where I was at peace with a lot of things, and I thought, I want to be held accountable for these things in order to move forward, and I have no shame about my experiences, and neither should anybody else. So this is kind of my way of starting a bunch of conversations about things that all young women can relate on.
Good for you. I mean, this is a book I would highly recommend if you have daughters, even sons. I think, you know, everybody can, but I think especially teenage girls and younger should read this book, because it really gives you some advice that everybody needs at that age. And for someone to think that just because you're rich or famous or whatever, you don't go through struggles. Sometimes actresses go through more of a struggle because the pressure on you to be beautiful and thin and perfect is even more. But it filters down into society, and young girls looking at this saying, I need to look like that. So it's a great book for kids to read. It's called Unfiltered. It's available March 7th in bookstores. We'll be right back.